Mr. Smith was born May 18, 1884 in Morenci, Michigan. The family moved to Ecorse, Michigan soon after his birth. His father was a shipbuilder in the Wyandotte shipyards. His parents had both passed away by the time he was 5 years old. He, his older sister, and brother were placed in the orphan school at Coldwater, Michigan. His earliest recollection of the school was the big soft molasses cookies that were baked there for the boys and girls. He lived at that school for about 2 years when some people came along looking for a nice little boy to live with them and go to school. They were Mr. and Mrs. Henry Thompson of Hanover, Michigan. He was a farmer and she had been a teacher. They were both staunch Methodists. When the Thompsons went to interview the boys at this school, they decided on Mr. Smith because of his honesty in answering all questions and his big brown eyes. The Thompsons were always interested in what was best for their little boy. When Mr. Smith was older, he helped on the farm and went to school nearby. When he was much older, he worked hard on the farm during summers and went to school only winters. Even so, he was able to keep up with his class and graduate from Hanover High School. Mr. Smith was now a young man and entered the Michigan State Normal College at Ypsilanti. To pay his bills, he had to work his way through, waiting on tables and doing many other jobs. After finishing at the Normal College, he went into teaching. Mr. Smith's first jobs were in the schools around Jackson, including Albion. In this city, he taught part-time and coached athletics part-time. Of course, his favorite sport was football, probably because he had been on the football team at the Normal College. After this, he became superintendent of schools at Stockbridge, Manchester, and finally at Plymouth, where he stayed for 25 years. Smith became superintendent of Plymouth School District in place of his predecessor, C.F. Reeves, who left Plymouth for a more favorable position at Bowling Green. Soon after coming to Plymouth, he went to night school and summer school at the University of Michigan to get his degrees, where he graduated with honors.